Hello, everyone. Today we're doing TryHackMe's Advent of Cyber 2025, day 21, including the side quest. So it gives you a warning to do it in the attack box for the main core. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Already got it open right here, so we're just going to open up the root home folder, rooms, Advent of Cyber 2025, day 21. Right click, open with Pluma. And then the questions are, what is the title of the HTA application? So that would be right here. What VBS script function is acting as the downloading in the survey question? And that would be called get questions right here. Function, get questions. What URL domain, including subdomain, is the question being downloaded from? So that would be this. Malhare seems to be using typo squatting domains that look the same as the real one in an attempt to hide the fact that the domain is not the intended one. What character in the domain gives this away? That would be the I, because there's two of them right there. What malicious HTA malicious HTAs often include real-looking data like survey questions to make the file seem authentic. How many questions does the survey have? Let me just scroll down to here. You get right here 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Notice how even a code special engineering persists. Fake incentives like contests or trips hide in plain sight to build trust. The survey entices participants to participation by promising a chance to win a trip to where? That would be the South Pole. The HTA is enumerating information from the local host executing the application. What two pieces of information about the computer is it running on are being exfiltrated? You should provide the two objects names separated by a comma. So that would be at the top. You get right here, computer name and username. So the first one is computer name, comma, username. It says what endpoint is the enumerated data being exfiltrated to? So that's right here. It's details. What HTTP method is being used to exfiltrate the data? Um, so it's doing get questions. So it's getting. So it's getting. After reviewing the function intended to get the survey question, it seems that the data for the downloader of the question is actually being executed. What is the line of the code that executes the contents of the download? And that's this right here. run objects run. It seems as if the malware site has been taken down. So if we cannot download the contents that the malware was executing, unfortunately, fortunately, one of the elves created a copy when the site was still active. Download the contents from here. What popular encoding scheme was used to attempt the obfuscated? All right, so that one I already have open. It's right here. So we'll just copy this. Then we'll open up CyberChef. And then we'll do from base 64. So the question is, what download the contents? What popular encoding scheme was used to attempt the base 64? Decode the payload. Decode the payload. It seems that as if additional steps were taken to hide the malware. What common encryption scheme was used in the script? So for right here, just copy the flag right here. And then we'll delete this, delete that. ROT13, get the flag. So run the script or decrypt the flag by using CyberShift. But there's the flag, and this would be ROT13. So then it says for those who want challenge, download the HTA file from here to get the key for the side quest. So let's copy this. And I don't need this anymore. All right, so so we'll unzip it. They give you a password. So right here, not with the period. Don't get the period. But so just unzip it. Type in the password. Inflated. So you get the North Pole performance review. So we'll just do mouse pad and open it. And you get this big script. But what you do to make this easier, just delete everything except for the encoded part in the middle. Because there's like 750,000 characters in this script right here, and you don't need any of them but the middle part. The rest of it's just noise. So just delete all this. So it's just the encoded part, the base 64. And then what we'll do is we'll save it. Save it as whatever you want to name it as. Just make it a text file though. So save. And then we're gonna use grep to separate all of the base 64 from the rest of the file. So we'll do grep O, single quote, double quote, bracket, uppercase A, Z, lowercase a, Z, 0 to 9, plus sign, slash, equals, end bracket, another slash, plus sign, double quote, single quote, and then the text file that you just made. And then we'll use fed, single quote S, slash, double quote, slash G, single quote, and then we'll redirect that into another file. So then we'll open up CyberChef again. And just open up the file that you made. And do from base64. And then you get this. And then this big piece right here, copy that. What this is doing is it's taking this string, converting it from base64, and then it's XORing it with the code 23 or the key 23, and then posting it to this. So if we just copy this base64 whole string, and then just get rid of this, post that in there, and then we're going to do XOR decimal 23. No, not decimal. Binary. No. Oh, that's why. You got to make sure that you, I forgot to say that. You got to make sure you get the ending quote off of the ending single quote and the beginning $D equals single quote. Once you get rid of that, this will change to a PNG format if you have it on key 23 decimal with base64. And then what you do is just save output to file, and then just whatever you want to name it as. And you get the last key. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, requests, hit me up. Peace.